Welcome back, everyone. We're up to game 2 here between Sen and EGaxlav for the lower bracket round 6 of the FX Open Invitational. This is going to be a game over for EGaxlav if he does manage to lose this game, but we are now on Securus Plateau. Sen taking the first game with some great multitasking and roach pressure on EGaxlav on Metalopolis. A really macro-heavy game for the first 10 minutes too, so very good to see. We are going to have extremely opposite positions here. We did see a very, very strong build from EGaxlav versus Moonglade yesterday, but that was with these positions, like both at the top or both at the bottom, so I'm not sure how effective it's going to be in this positions, but I definitely think we're going to be seeing some airplay coming from EGaxlav. That is very, very strong. Sen is a great player, but I'm pretty sure he has a lot of trouble dealing with it, even though he does have great multitasking and macro. But I don't know. Both these players have played this map a lot in the FX Open Invitational. The main 3 maps that we've seen used are Scrap Station, Lost Temple, Metalopolis, Securus Plateau, and Zelnaga. They're the top 5 maps that we've seen all through the Invitational, so these players definitely know what they're doing on this map. A lot of players actually prefer this map to a lot of the others. I know a lot of Zerg players do, but hey, I'm not sure whether Sen is going to get this expansion down there. It's going to be very frustrating for him if he can't. He's hiding his drone, but no, it looks like EGaxlav going straight for the pylon block regardless. He really knows his timing. He's not going to allow Sen to actually drop that expansion. He may have seen that drone go down, but I'm not sure. So, in response, Sen has thrown down that spawning pool straight away, getting more drones. He wants to clear out that pylon as fast as possible, and looks like EGaxlav will be taking a forge fast expand. Awesome. So, with this pylon placement, I really don't think EGaxlav is going to drop a cannon down at the bottom of the ramp. You can't do that versus that many lings, unless you've got like the pylons in these positions, and I don't think EGaxlav has anything to do with that. Now, he is going to be dropping down either a gateway in the front. He really wants to wall off before this drone gets over there to stop the scouting, because once that drone's in there, it will take a very long time for EGaxlav to clear it out. No, he's going straight for a cannon. And straight into Nexus. This is an extremely greedy build coming from EGaxlav right now. If he goes for that Nexus first, looks like Sen's going to do the same thing that EGaxlav did to him. Whoa, did he just try and drop a hatchery? What? He doesn't want to get that down, does he? Okay. There we go. So the Nexus is going down for EGaxlav. Very greedy build. If we have a look back here, we do have Zergling speed coming out. As Sen does actually clear out that pylon and pretty much instantaneously gets his expansion down. He's fighting quite a few minerals, but looks like Sen now scouting everywhere inside his base. Does not want to get caught off guard by a pylon. But I'm pretty sure the probe's hiding a little bit out of the way up here. So definitely going to be good for EGaxlav to keep that guy alive. We are going to have a second gateway or a cybercore go down here. Does not want those lings to get into his base, especially since link speed is about 50 to 60 seconds away. Now, second gas is fairly late for EGaxlav due to that fast expand that we saw come out of him. Sen will see. Sen knows what's coming though. I think he might take a third pretty much instantly. But hey. So, I think we're going to see another fairly macro-oriented game today. And, there we go. Still only just subclass. See, the problem with these builds sometimes is it is very susceptible, since there is still a wide open path to, as a ling all-in. From EGaxlav. I know Sen would never. Well, I haven't actually seen Sen do it, but I know it's in his capabilities to just throw something out from left field and go for that kind of all in. But that's alright. Sen continuing to drone pretty hard. He is actually behind in the drone count though, due to the expansion being delayed. And now that EGaxlav does have both those Nexus up, he will be able to power ahead. Getting Warp Gate research. No extra tech structures as yet, but we do have that Zealot at the front. Looks like Sen is going to try and take down these rocks at the back here. And then straight to these rocks too as well, I believe. Let's have a look, see. Yep. So he wants to try and put as much pressure on EGaxlav as he can. If he can catch him off guard, that would be a perfect situation, especially if he does decide to tech too hard. A Baneling nest coming out, so we're going to see a bust here coming from Sen. I really like this decision choice. It's only 2 cannons. These Banelings, I think the Baneling splash will actually hit both cannons at once. And we don't have any extra tech coming. We do have a Stargate and a Gateway coming in for Sen now. EGaxlav trying to be a little bit aggressive with this Zealot. I think he's going to get caught off guard with these Lings though. But he wants to keep some kind of idea of what's going on. At the moment, he doesn't have any idea other than the fact that there's an expansion down. He does see an Overlord at the back. He will see the Lings trying to bust in. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a big bust by Sen. I'm really not a fan of this wall off here. It's very, very easy to bust through. Many Banelings coming through. I think this might actually work in Sen's favor as he is trying to take down the back rocks as well. That Stargate is on its way. He's only getting 1 Stargate though. Could be very dangerous. That is an insane amount of Banelings. There are no sentries at the front here as well. Warp Gate research is done, so we will be able to morph in a good 4 Gateway working units. So here's Sen's time is right now, or not at all. He does have quite a few Lings to back it up. And there he goes. He gets the scout, sees only the Stalker. Here come the Banelings. Cannons drop pretty much instantly. The Banelings are going for the probe line. Oh my god. All the natural probes for EGaxlav have gone down. The Void Ray's out to be able to deal with some of these Banelings. I think he's going to go straight for that probe line in the back. Doesn't get as many hits as he wants, but he will be able to clean up this natural expansion. As he is going to try and snipe out a lot of these units. There is a sentry at the top. Hopefully EGaxlav can get the force field off as the Lings come up. No, he doesn't get the force field off in time. A little bit of misplacement. Lets the Lings up the front. And this natural expansion is going to go down as the Lings are trying to clean up all of these sentries. More Lings on the way for Sen. An insane amount of Lings on the way for Sen. Second Void Ray out, but they're not going to have any chance to go anywhere because there's so many Zerglings that they're going to go straight up this ramp, straight into the main, and I really think this is game over for EGaxlav. So many Lings in the mineral line. Cannon goes down. Void Rays are doing their best. They do have 15 kills on this one Void Ray of pure Zerglings, but right now Sen in a very dominant position. Actually, I'm trying to get an expansion up, trying to stay in this game, but Sen going to have none of that. Does drop that as well. If you have a look at the incomes, 13 probes to 37 drones. I think, that would be Moonglade and Chef picking maps, but we are going to see, I think EGaxlav might want to try doing some pressure with these Void Rays, trying to stay in as long as he can. This is his final life. If he loses this game, he's out of the tournament. So there are 5 queens in for Sen, so those Void Rays are not going to be able to do anything. I'm pretty sure as soon as EGaxlav sees that, he's going to be going GG, as we do have Lair Tech on the way already. More Lings being streamed into the front base. Hopefully EGaxlav can notice this and get some force fields off in time. No, he doesn't. Half the Lings stream in. They are beating on those sentries. More force fields go off. But there's so many Lings in the main base. All the sentries go down. The Zealots are about to drop as well. No, he doesn't, but he does only have 1 force field left before he can get up that ramp. EGaxlav trying to do something with these Void Rays, really being dominated here by Sen though. I'm not sure if there's anything he can do, as he is still at 19 probes to 44 drones. Sen staying on those 2 bases, wants to keep the aggression up, and there goes a wall off now, so that's going to be very hard for Sen to get in that main base. These Void Rays trying to... Oh, there is an actual Phoenix here as well, though. We'll be able to lift up that one Queen. Do we have Transfusers going off on the Queen? There's Transfusers, not going to be able to kill it. 5 Queens are going to be able to really do damage to these Void Rays. Not going to be able to kill it as he does get it away. And a GG coming from EGaxlav. Knows he can't come back into this. So Sen will go on 2-0. Really well done by Sen those games.